Hey, Carolyn Porter here, and this video is on how to create a new list in your Aweber account. I wanted to make this quick video to show those of you that are just getting started and you want to create your first list in your Aweber account. If you're using Aweber, you can do this in any one of your email or account. I want to show you how to create a list. Now, if you knew you're probably wondering why you need a list. Well, if you have a blog as your home base, that's your website. Um, and there are three things that you want to three things that you want to happen on your blog. Number one is that you want to get traffic there. So preferably you want to get targeted traffic, people that are looking for what you have. You also want to get what we call leads, right? So when a person comes there, maybe they don't want to buy right away, but they like what you have and they want to keep coming back. Well, you want to capture them so that you can market to them and help them make their mind up. And then the third thing that you want to get is some sales. So what happens is once you get the person on your list because they want to come back and you want to market to them, you want to eventually let them see the value that you have in your products or services, and they can use it to solve some kind of problem for them and become a sale. So that's what you want to happen at your website. Well, in order to make that happen in an automatic way, you need to have an email marketing software system. And that's what Aweber is. It's an email marketing system that will capture the information for you based on what you tell it, and will send out follow-up emails, and you can periodically send out a broadcast email. But that's for a different video. This one we're just talking about creating a list because you need to have a place to store the people information. And so when you come to your Aweber, this is not your home page. This is a list page. I just created a list there. But let's go back. When you come on Aweber, this is what you're going to see, your home page. This is where you come when you enter. You are going to click this create and manage a list. And that's going to take you to the list page, the page of all your lists. The list that I just had right there, you can see that you can manage the list if you want to. So let's just say that once we create this list, you find that there's something that you want to change on it. All you need to do is click here, and it will take you in your list, and you can go and change and save. But we're not going to do that right now. What we're going to do is we're going to create a new list. And so you click the green button to create a list. When you're creating a list, you need to name it something. So it'll come up with default there. You need to put a name on it. So the list name should be based on what you're using the list for. I'm just going to put my first initial last name here. So we're going to do C Porter, and I already had 001, so I'm going to do 002. And when you're creating a list, right, since this database is a list of everybody that's on Aweber, it's going to tell you whether a name is available, right? You see how that was available. Well, I was just playing around with 001, and that name is not available. So you see how it said that's not available, and these are all the different variations that I can use if I want to. But I'm going to go right back to my 002 because I know that one was available. So just keep that in mind, that you are using this database houses your list names and everybody else's name too. This right here is a description of your list. You can put anything down there you want. I usually say that it's leads. For example, this is just going to be a basic lead list. So you can, I'm going to call it basic, and I'll put my company Empower Network Leads, and that's what that will be called, Empower Network Leads. You can put whatever company you're creating it for, or if you're in Empower Network, you can put that as well. But your list will be your email will be archived, and the archive is going to be under your list name and how you describe your company. So make sure you put something in there that's meaningful. Do not put your initial like this, C Porter 002, because if you have 001, 002, and you start getting a lot of lists, how do you know what 1 and 2 is? You want to put something there that actually represented a more valuable descriptive name for your list, and also a brief description for the list. You see how we have this little caution looking sign right here? It's cautioning me because it doesn't like me It doesn't want me to use free emailers like AOL and Yahoo. Because it's been found in that, so I want you to use something that is like a web-based mail. So I do have a web-based mail. I have a website, and I have a mail on there. So I'm just going to put my web-based mail there, which is my site is Carolyn Porter site.com. I think it takes Gmail. It just said that it didn't want AOL, I think Yahoo, and Hotmail. So you might be able to put Gmail there, but I don't want to put my Gmail account there. When I did this list, I had it going to my home address, but I don't like that. So I'm going to send that to my P.O. box. I have a P.O. box in town here that I receive my mails to. If you want to, you can look at this video and they'll tell you about how to use the wizard and everything. I'm not going to do that because I've been doing this for a while. But feel free to do that so that you make sure that you have everything on there that you're following directions. And remember, if you make a mistake and you watch it and you made a mistake, you can always go back into the list and manage it by clicking on the list name, and it will open up these same screens again. Okay, this is really important here for new people, and it's notification. I think receiving notification when you're just starting is a good confirmation for you. Mindset wise, it's a great confirmation to let you know that you're doing something that is working. So I would go ahead and put my name and my email address in there, and make sure that it's the email address that you check all the time, because you want to see it, and that's gonna boost your confidence and your belief in that you're doing something that works. So put that in there. Put your name. You want to know who's going to send it to and what email address. And I put my AOL email address for that, since I look at that one most. But whatever your primary email address is, put it there, and then click add. Now I will tell you that once you start getting a lot of leads, you are going to turn that off because it'll be binging your box so much and driving you nuts. But in the beginning, it's a great confirmation to reaffirm your belief that you are doing something that is working. And then for every section, you see how we have 3 sections across the top? We're on section 1. Every section, you have to save it before you move to the next section. And so then the next section, this one is just to personalize your list a little bit. You can put your company name or your blog tagline. So if you have a company, you can put the name there. If you don't have a company, you can just put your blog tagline. So I'm just going to tell you what you're putting in there. You're going to put your company name, if you have one. That could be just an LLC name, or your tagline, your site tagline. And what is a tagline? A tagline is something like this. Let's just say that you are saying that you are the freedom bringer, or the freedom creator, or you're a mompreneur, or are you there's this one woman in our team she's the rebel blogger. Something like that. Whatever your tagline is, whatever you're going to call your blog, or yourself, your persona as you're blogging, that is what you will put there if you have no company. And then put your website there. Whatever your blog website is, if it's a replicated site, you can put it there too. But if you have your own domain name, put it there. So whatever your blog site name is, and mine is Carolyn Porter Online.com. So you want to put your site name there, okay? And then your email signature. This signature that you create in your email will be the signature that will go out on all of your follow-up emails to your prospects. And when I send my follow-up emails, I have a certain signature. And then when I do broadcasts, the ones that I put in myself, I have another signature. But this one is, I think my signature for this one is Partners, PRT, in Abundance. And then your name. So every time you write an email, this is what it's going to put at the end. And just leave this check because you want to archive your broadcast. We're not going to do any global field. Global field is something that will personalize the email for you when you send it out to your people. You can do that later on if you want to. We're not going to do anything like that right now. And it's really irrelevant right now unless you have like some canned email in there, and we have none of those. When you do get canned email, then you can come and change that. And then you save the setting for this section, and then you're ready for the last section. Now this is the section that you want to do confirmation. You can confirm, you can insist on having a confirmation letter and have the people that opt into your form, you're on your list, confirm to make sure that this is what they really wanted. And if you do the if you do the confirmation, and we call it double opt-in. If you do the double opt-in or the confirmation, you will have this turn on, and that's the default for this company. It automatically sets you up to do that. And so here's what will happen. Someone will come across your form. They will put their name and their email address and whatever you ask for. And then this system will send them an email saying, you have just opted in, you have just subscribed to so-and-so list of so-and-so. Please click this link to confirm your subscription. And then if the person want to do it, they just click the link and it comes back, and then they'll put them on your list. If you do double opt-in, you are sure to get people that really wanted what you had. And there are people that really are targeted, people that are really interested in what you have. Because sometimes people impulsively put their name in on an email list and then they don't even look at it anymore. So they don't opt in. So if a person double opt-in, you know that they want to be on your page. However, when you're just getting started, if you do double opt-in, you may not get your leads and be few and far between. So I'm going to say turn it off for now. And then go back later and turn it on if you want to have it that way. And then you save this section again. And you're done. Your list is finished. So you can go back to, okay, so your list is finished, and so we're done. Now, what you will do later, but this video is finished, what you will do later is you will either add subscribers, and I don't advise you to do that to add the subscribers yourself. You need to make sure that people that are on your list want to be on your list. So you will use a form, and they will enter the form like we talked about, and then opt into your list. And then later on, once you build the bigger list, you can do the double opt-in. So Carolyn Porter here, and this is this video was creating a new form in Aweber to collect your leads from your website. Leave any comments and let me know if you've gained any value from this, and I will see you on the next video. Thanks.